Chapter 6. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born to them, too, that the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were fair. So they took them wives of all whom they chose. 3. Then the Lord said, My spirit shall not dwell in man forever, because he is flesh. Let his days be 120 years. 4. There were giants on the earth in those days, and also after that. For the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bore children to them, and they became giants, who in the olden days were mighty men of renown. 5. And the Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great on the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was evil continually. 6. And the Lord was sorry that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him in his heart. 7. So the Lord said, I will destroy men whom I have created from the face of the earth, both men and animals and the creeping things and the fowls of the air. I'm sorry that I made them. 8. But Noah found mercy in the eyes of the Lord. 9. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man, innocent in his days, and God was pleased with Noah. 10. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. 11. The earth was corrupt in the presence of God, and the earth was filled with wickedness. 12. And God saw that the earth was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted its way upon the earth. 13. So God said to Noah, The end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is full of wickedness through men, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. 14. Make yourself an ark of gopher wood, make rooms in the ark, and daub it without and within with pitch. 15. And this is how you shall make it. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. 16. And you shall make a window in the ark, and to the width of a cubit you shall finish it above, and the door of the ark you shall make in its side. With lower, second, and third decks you shall make it. 17. And behold, I'll bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh that has the breath of life in it from under heaven, and everything that is on the earth shall die. 18. But I will establish my covenant with you, and you shall enter into the ark, you and your sons and your wife and your sons' wives with you. 19. And of every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every kind bring into the ark, to keep them alive with you. There shall be male and female. 20. Of fowls after their kind, of animals after their kind, and of every creeping thing of the earth after its kind. 2 of every kind shall enter with you, that they may live. 21. And you must take a supply of food that is eaten, and you shall, this is Noah's ark, and you shall store it by you. And it shall be for food for you and for them. 22. Thus did Noah according to all that God had commanded him, so he did. Chapter 7. Then God said to Noah, Enter into the ark, you and all your household, for you alone I have seen righteous before me in this generation. 2 of all clean animals you shall take with you 7 pairs, both males and females, and of the beasts that are not clean 2 pairs, males and females. 3 likewise of the fowls of the air that are clean 7 pairs, both males and females, to keep their posterity alive upon the face of the earth. 4. For in 7 days I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and every living thing that I have made I will destroy from off the face of the earth. 5. And Noah did according to all that the Lord commanded him. 6. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters came upon the earth. 7. And Noah with his sons and his wife and his sons' wives went into the ark because of the waters of the flood. 8. Of clean animals and of unclean animals, and of fowls, and of everything that creeps upon the earth. 9. They went in two and two with Noah into the ark, the males and the females, as God had commanded Noah. 10. And it came to pass after 7 days that the waters of the flood came upon the earth. 11. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, on the very day that all the fountains of the great deeps burst forth, and the windows of heaven were opened. 12. And the rain fell upon the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. 13. On that same day entered Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth and the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with him into the ark. 14. They and every beast after its kind, and all the cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth after its kind, and every fowl after its kind, every bird of every sort. 15. They went with Noah into the ark, 2 and 2 of all flesh, in which there is the breath of life. 16. And they that entered, males and females of everything living, went in, and God had commanded them, as God had commanded him. Then the Lord shut him in. 17. And the flood lasted 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased and bore up the ark so that it was lifted above the earth. 18. And the waters prevailed and rose higher upon the earth, and the ark floated on the face of the waters. 19. And the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth, so that all the high mountains under the whole of heaven were covered. Also 20. 15 cubits above the mountains did the waters prevail, and the mountains were covered. 21. And all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both fowl and of cattle and of wild beast, and of every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth, and every man. 22. Everything in whose nostrils was the breath of life, of all that was on the dry land, died. 23. And every living thing was destroyed that was upon the face of the ground, both man and animals, and the creeping things and the fowl of the air. They were destroyed from the earth, and Noah only remained, and those who were with him in the ark. 24. And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days. Chapter 8. And God remembered Noah and every living thing, and all the animals and all the fowls that were with him in the ark, and God made a wind to blow over the earth, and the waters became calm. 2. The fountains of the deep and the windows of heaven were closed, and the rain from the sky was restrained. 3. And the water, this is the flood ends. Okay. 3. And the waters receded from the earth gradually, and after the end of 150 days, the waters abated. 4. In the 7th month, on the 17th day of the month, the ark rested upon the mountains of Kador, a chain of mountains in northern Iraq. 5. And the waters decreased gradually until the 10th month. On the 1st day of the month, the tops of the mountains were seen. 6. And it came to pass at the end of the 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. 7. And he sent forth a raven, which went to and fro, but did not return until the waters were dried up from the face of the earth. Did it return? No, it did return. Oh, so it returned, really. 8. And then he sent forth a dove from the ark to see if the waters had abated from the face of the ground. 9. But the dove found no resting place for her foot, and she returned to him in the ark, for the waters were still on the face of the whole earth. Then he put forth his hand and took her and brought her into the ark with him. 10. And he waited yet another 7 days, and again he sent forth the dove out of the ark. 11. And the dove came back to him in the evening, and lo, in her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off. So Noah knew that the waters had subsided from off the earth. And he waited yet another 7 days and sent forth the dove, but the dove did not return again to him any more. 13. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from off the earth, and Noah removed all the covering of the ark and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. 14. In the second month, on the 27th day of the month, the earth was dry. 15. And God spoke to Noah, saying, 16. Go forth out of the ark, you and your wife and your sons' wives with you. 17. Bring forth with you every beast and every kind that is with you, both fowl and cattle, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. The earth may be fruitful and multiply upon the face of the earth. 18. So Noah went forth, and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him. 19. Every beast, every domestic animal, and every fowl, and whatever creeps upon the earth, after their kinds, went forth out of the ark. 20. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord, and took of every clean animal and of every clean fowl, and he offered burnt offerings on the altar. 21. And the Lord smelled the sweet aroma, and the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake, for the inclination of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I again destroy any more every living thing as I have done. From henceforth, while the earth remains, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. Chapter 9. And God blessed Noah and his sons, and said to them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth too. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moves upon the earth, and all the fish of the sea. Into your hand they are delivered. 3. Every moving thing that is alive shall be food for you, even as the green herb have I given you all things. 4. Only flesh with the life thereof, the covenant of the rainbow, that is, the blood thereof, you shall not eat. 5. And surely your lifeblood will I avenge, of every beast I will avenge it. And at the hand of man, and at the hand of man and his brother, I will avenge the life of man. Whoever sheds the bloods of men, by men shall his blood be shed, for man was made in the image of God. 7. As for you, be fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly on the earth, and multiply in it. 8. And God spoke to Noah and to his sons, saying with him, saying, 9. As for me, behold, I will establish my covenant with you and with your descendants after you. 10. And with every living creature that is with you, the fowl, the cattle, and every wild beast of the earth with you, with all that came out of the ark, and with every beast of the earth. 11. And I will establish my covenant with you, so that never again shall all flesh perish by the waters of a flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. 12. And God said to Noah, This is the sign of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. 13. I have set my bow in the clouds, and it shall be for you for a sign of a covenant between me and the earth. 15. And I will remember my covenant which is between me and you and every living creature that is with you of all flesh, and the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. 16. And the bow shall be in the clouds, and I will look upon it as a remembrance of the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. 17. And God said to Noah, this is the sign of the covenant which I have established between me and all the flesh that is upon the earth. 18. The sons of Noah who went forth out of the ark were Shem and Ham and Japheth, and Ham is the father of Canaan. 19. These three were the sons of Noah, and from them the people spread throughout the earth. 20. And Noah began to till the ground, and he planted a vineyard. 21. And he drank of its wine and became drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. 22. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and he told his two brothers outside. 23. And Shem and Japheth took a mantle and laid it upon both their shoulders, and walked backward and covered the nakedness of their father. And their faces were backward, and they did not see their father's nakedness. 24. When Noah awoke from his wine, he knew that what his younger son had done to him. 25. He said, Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be to his brothers. 26. Then he said, Blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and let Canaan be his servant. 27. God shall enrich Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be their servant. 28. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years, and all the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. Chapter 10. Now these are the descendants of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and to them were sons born after the flood. The sons of Japheth were Gomer, Mongolia, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, Tiras. 3. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, Diffa, Togama. And the sons of Jaman, Elisha, Tarshish, China, and Doranim. 5. It was from these that the people were divided into the islands of the Gentiles and their main lands, every one after his language, after their families, in their nations. Generations of Noah. 6. And the sons of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. 7. And the sons of Cush, Sheba, Havilah, Sabta, Rama, Sebekcha. And the sons of Rama, Sheba, and Deran. And Cush begot Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one on the earth. 9. And he was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Therefore it is said, even as Nimrod was a mighty hunter before the Lord. 10. And the beginning of its kingdom was Babylon, Erech, Acta, Kalaya, in the land of Sinai. 11. Out of Sinai went forth the Assyrian and built Nineveh, and the city of Rehoboth and Kala. 12. And Rezin, which lies between Nineveh and Kala, the same is a great city. 13. Mizraim beget Ludim and Anamim, and Lehabim, and Nephtuhim. 14 in the Pashrusim, and Kazluhim, out of whom became the Philistines, and Caphtorim. 15. And Canaan begot Sidon, his firstborn, and Heth. 16. And the Jebusite, the Amorite, the Girgashite. That's Canaan. 17. And the Havite, Arkite, and the Sinite. And the Arvadite, Zemarite, Hamathite, and afterward the families of Canaanites spread abroad. 19. And the border of the Canaanites extended from Sidon, which is at the entrance of Gada, as far as Gaza, which is at the entrance of Sodom, and Gomorrah, Aramaic, Amorah, Admah, Zeboim, as far as Lasha. These are the families of Ham after their families and their languages, in their lands, and in their nations. 21. To Shem also, the father of all the children of Eber, the elder brother of Japheth, even to him were children born. 22. The sons of Shem, Elam, Ashur, Aphak, Hassa, Lad, Aram. 23. And the children of Aram, Uz, Hal, Githa, Mash. 24. Aphak Hassa begot Salah, and Salah begot Eber. 25. And to Eber were born two sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his days the earth was divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. 26. And Joktan begot Almadad, Shilef, Hazamaveth, Dera. 27. Adoram, Uzel, Dikla, Obal, Abimael, and Sheba. 29. Ophi, Havilah, and Jobab, all were the sons of Joktan. 30. The lands which they inhabited extended from Mesha, which is at the entrance of Sepharvim, on a mount in the east. 31. These are the families of sons of Shem after their families, their languages, in their lands after their nations. These are the descendants of the sons of Noah according to their families in their nations, and from these the people spread abroad on the earth after the flood.